This is the Podcast in the Rough. Tune in every Friday for new adventurous episodes. Hey everyone, it's me, Zebulon Thomas, and welcome to episode 159 of the Podcast in the Rough. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful catalysts for explosive growth, mastermind groups. This isn't just another chat. We're talking about unlocking your true potential, and by the end of this episode, I'll show you something revolutionary. Our very own Podcast Success Secrets Mastermind. You absolutely cannot miss this. Now let's get right to it. If you've ever felt stuck, spinning your wheels, trying to figure out the next move for your podcast or business, you're not alone. It can be a tough journey, especially when you're going at it solo. But what if I told you that there's a way to supercharge your progress, surround yourself with like-minded achievers, and gain insights from the best in the industry? That's the power of a mastermind group. Mastermind groups are the ultimate game changer. When you join the right one, you're stepping into a powerhouse of support, potential partners, mentors, and friends. This is where the real transformation happens. I've had the honor of helping build mastermind groups, online courses, and podcasts for some of the world's top entrepreneurs, businesses, and celebrities. As a creative strategist and head of productions, I've seen the phenomenal impact that these groups can have. And that is why I've been so obsessed with creating my own mastermind. But before I go into details about that, I want to talk to you about why you should join a mastermind group. Here's a breakdown that also revolves around our newest mastermind group and what we offer. Number one, comprehensive learning. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro, there's always a new level to reach. Mastermind groups bring together diverse experiences and perspectives, making them a goldmine of knowledge. You'll gain insights from people who've been where you are and have successfully navigated the path. Number two, actionable strategies. It's not just about talking, it's about taking massive action. A great mastermind group provides you with the tools, strategies, and actionable steps to smash your goals. From exclusive resources like podcast PDF guides to training videos, you'll have everything you need to launch, produce, and maximize your podcast impact or your success to whatever mastermind it is that you're involved in. Number three, dynamic community. One of the most valuable aspects of a mastermind group is the community. I've seen so many people create masterminds and forget to nurture and build the community first. They're so obsessed on the value they bring and how perfect everything needs to look, how professional and how high-end it needs to look. And they forget that really it comes down to creating the experience and nurturing everybody's attention and bringing everyone together to be a tighter community. Our focus inside our mastermind helps you connect with fellow podcasters, entrepreneurs, and business owners who share their experiences and strategies for success. It's a supportive environment where you can learn, grow, and thrive together. And any mastermind you invest into should give you that value right up front. And if it's a new mastermind, sometimes being that founding member gives you even more opportunities because you're there at the beginning as that community is growing and you're helping play a big pivotal role in contributing to the overall value that the community offers, that experience, and you're setting the standard. So don't forget that if it's a new mastermind, you become the founding member and it almost becomes your mastermind, even if you're not running the show. Now let's talk about our brand new Podcast Success Secrets Mastermind, presented by the Podcast in the Rough. This isn't just a mastermind group. This is an exclusive experience tailored specifically for podcasters at all levels. Whether you're just beginning your podcast journey or aiming to elevate your existing show, this mastermind offers the tools, strategies, and community support you need to achieve your podcast goals. I've been running this mastermind group as a Facebook group for about a year and a half now, testing the waters, growing the community, finding out what works, where's the value at, how much can I offer, what do we need to make the tools work for everybody, what do I need to upgrade the group to make it beneficial and the experience better, like how do I max this out before I can officially make it a public mastermind group. And for me, I wanted to just dive in and fail forward, if you will, inside of a Facebook group. And so I've talked about this on several previous episodes of the Podcast in the Rough. You might hear me always talking about join the podcast community mastermind group on Facebook. And that's what I was pushing and that's what I'm promoting. And now it has come together where it is officially the the new mastermind. We've packed everything up that we've learned, we've re-strategized, and I've implemented a whole new way of teaching and bringing people together in a community mastermind group that will help everybody have the best experience and the highest level of success in their journey of podcasting. And I'm so excited about that. And so this is where we're at, the new Podcast Success Secrets Mastermind Group. And I'm really excited that I've also selected the platform that I choose to use to bring this to you. The platform that I'm choosing to use is the buymeacoffee.com platform. I've been testing the waters with this new platform, and it's new to me. It might not be new to you, but when I found out about this and I threw it up against a Patreon or other forms of platforms that I can put a mastermind group on, I really enjoyed the user-friendly interface, how I can connect with others, award people, offer certificates, give free content, create downloadable material. It all comes together with the buymeacoffee.com platform. Now, this is the same platform that I use for anyone who would like to support the Podcast in the Rough, because it allows you to donate, and you can still do that. You can donate and support the Podcast in the Rough, but now you can go a step further and become a member and join the Podcast Success Secrets Mastermind Group right there on the Buy Me a Coffee. How do you get access to this mastermind group? Well, there's two ways you can go about it, and I'm going to share both of these links right here on this episode, and depending on which route you go is the route that you need to go. If you don't need the information and you want to dive right into the group, you can simply just go to buymeacoffee.com/in-the-rough, and you'll see everything there, including the Podcast Success Secrets Mastermind Group that is now available. Or if you want more details on the mastermind group, simply go to thepodcastintherough.com/learn, and there's a helpful video there and more information about this mastermind group if you want the total experience of entering into the group. That's the route I would go. Now, I'd like to add that I'm encouraging you in this episode to seek out mastermind groups for things that you would like to gain more insight in, hit better goals, raise your standards and expectations, and have more success in those areas. I'm also advising you that if you're in a position to start your own mastermind group, that you implement these core values when you build yours. So here's what you can expect from our Podcast Success Secrets Mastermind Group. Regular meetings. Participate in bi-weekly virtual sessions where I dive deep into podcasting topics, answer your questions, and collaborate on solutions. These interactive meetings are designed to keep you motivated and informed, taking action right now. Ongoing content. Receive exclusive content every week, including video tutorials, strategy guides, and expert interviews to help you stay ahead of podcasting trends and challenges. Supportive environment. As mentioned before, I'm all about the community. You'll be able to engage in a community where you can share experiences, gain feedback, and celebrate successes together. And I have moderators to ensure that everyone stays on track and motivated. To access this mastermind and take your podcast to the next level, head over to thepodcastintherough.com/learn. We also have a commitment to success. Inside this mastermind, we require active participation to ensure a thriving community. Members must engage regularly through comments, contribution, and participation. Inactive members who do not participate for over 30 days will be removed, keeping the mastermind vibrant and dedicated. This is a must if you're building a mastermind for yourself, or if you're part of a mastermind, you hope to see something similar to this in place. Nobody wants inactive members. We don't want people just hanging out. We want people taking action. Okay, so why learn from me? As your guide in this podcasting adventure, with over 15 years of industry experience and a deep passion for podcasting, I'm committed to sharing the success secrets I've learned, earned, and developed over the course of my career, working with all types of individuals, entrepreneurs, like-minded people, celebrities, businesses, brands, you name it. I've been there. I've had a front row seat of all of the action, and I've been a part of it. I'm committed to sharing all of this with you so that together we can transform your podcast journey, building not just a podcast, but a lasting experience that resonates. If there's anything I could ever say to you that would be the most important value I can add to get you on the path to success, that is to enjoy the process. Everything that I've done, all the success that I've been able to bring all these individuals, it has been extremely rewarding because I've enjoyed the process the entire time. It doesn't mean it was without fail. It doesn't mean that it was not stressful. It doesn't mean that it wasn't overwhelmed and there was long hours and late nights, but I enjoyed it because I was tapped into my true highest potential and I was able to find success in what it is that they had dreamt up. And I was honored to be a part of that. So are you ready to take massive action and transform your podcast? Join the Podcast Success Secrets Mastermind today and become a vital part of the thriving community. Whether you're launching a new podcast or elevating your existing one, our mastermind will propel you towards your goals faster than you can achieve them on your own. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Unlock the full potential of your podcasting journey and join us now. And if you're listening to this and you're not a podcaster, I highly recommend you joining a mastermind group that brings you the value that you are looking for in the fastest way possible. And that is exactly why I've talked about mastermind groups in this episode today, because it's important. And I'm excited, not just for my new mastermind group, but to see you enter into a mastermind group that adds massive value to your life and your endeavors, or to create your own mastermind group and add massive value to others and help them grow. Thank you for tuning in to episode 159 of the Podcast in the Rough. I'm Zebulon Thomas, and I'll see you in the mastermind. Let's make podcasting magic together. Until next time, stay inspired, stay focused, and keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Take care. This is the Podcast in the Rough.